Hello, my sweet loves, and welcome back to another episode of the Shapeshifting Detective. So, now we're about to get into the fun part. I get to shapeshift into people. This is about to be some bullshit.
Hi, I'm Pt.2.
Arms wide, I dive from the roof of the Mandela Tower block.
So let's go visit everybody.
Who knows whether you've made the right decision or not, Claude?
How's Bronwyn been?
Overly nice. She's covering her tracks well if she has anything to hide.
What was it I asked you to do again?
You just told me to report back to you if I noticed anything suspicious. Good grief, Claude. You're a bit young to be losing your marbles already.
What were you doing last night?
Claude, we've been through this. I honestly don't remember. I checked my diary and there's no entry, so I was probably here, as always.
How can you not remember, Violet?
I don't know. Which is exactly what I said in my statement. Don't try and get me to contradict myself.
Okay.
Most of them fall. You have wisdom, though.
Maybe visit Violet.
Pt.2. What a pleasant surprise. I think we've covered just about everything twice over, but if you think I'm hiding something...
You shouldn't just come out and
Who
say
are
that.
you really, Bronwyn Castle?
Does it bother you, Pt.2, knowing there are things in this world that aren't black and white? You don't know what to file me under, and that makes you uncomfortable. Or perhaps you've already made up your mind about me. Why don't you tell me who you think I am?
You're a con artist.
You're a con artist.
I haven't asked anyone for a penny.
Scent is always the first sense to return. Salt to air assaults my...
Good evening, Chief Dupont.
Dorota's family, what does the tarot say about them?
I can do a reading if you want.
Yes.
Yes. Excuse me.
It's the Five of Cups. It talks about loss and dealing with that loss. I don't think you need a tarot reader to interpret that one.
Bronwyn never been arrested?
Not since I've met her. She's a lawful good type character.
Alignment.
Play D&D.
Alignments!
Lexi ever been in trouble with the police?
I'm more of a chaotic good, chaotic neutral type person.
No, not to my knowledge. She's sweet and innocent. Or haven't you picked up on that yet?
Rooms like this, Poe, please tell me what you think about this one.
Yeah, so... Again, there's someone stuck in a loop. I find that
Let's
always...
visit Lexi.
Oh, Chief Inspector, you gave me a shock. What is it? What have I done?
Lexi.
Tell me about Bronwyn.
She's an Aquarius, her favourite colour is green. What else do you need to know?
Is she your leader?
Leader? This isn't a cult. She looks after me and Rain. Make sure we eat healthy and brush our teeth.
Excuse me. Oh, she's like
Why
your
are you here
mom.
in August?
Well, it's not for the nightlife, I can tell you that. This is where the cards told us to go. I guess you could call it destiny.
Do you know anyone here?
No, I can honestly swear I don't know any Augustivs? Augustonians? Augustins until we got here.
What were you doing last night?
Nothing. I mean, I was here all night. This cat's on a... Ron can vouch for me.
So that in particular is a physical need for life.
Alright,
So what we're also dealing with here...
go to our room. Alright. So let's try Violet this time.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
So now
receive. A relationship, perhaps, where
let's talk to
you
the
feel
chief.
that others.
What's going on, Violet? Is everything okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Well, what are you doing here then? You said you'd help me. I just need you to keep an eye on the guests and let me know if you see anything strange. So, if you're here, who's doing that?
That is something that perhaps, Gabby, you might have to challenge
so
in your
nothing. I
life.
probably should have said no, I'm not okay.
What do you think, Poe?
That's some wonderful advice, Alice. And I think
You don't trust me, do you, Violet? Is it because I read tarot? Why don't you let me pull a card for you?
No. Okay.
Great. What do you want to know about?
The murder. My love life. Sam.
The murder.
The murder.
Interesting choice. So do the cards. 8 of Wands. Everything's happening all at once. We have to act fast, or at least someone does.
Did you sleep well last night?
Yes, thank you.
I didn't see you yesterday evening.
The plot. She thick.
I stayed in my room. You can ask Lexi. That reminds me, I think I found a book of yours. It's called He Came Through the Shadows.
What makes you think it's mine?
Your name's written on the inside cover.
Damn, she got me.
I picked it up on Monday. It's supposed to be proof that
Mrs. Gallagher, an unexpected pleasure.
How long are you planning to be here?
In town? I really don't know. Until the tarot tells us to leave. Or you kick us out, obviously.
How did you know Dorota was going to die?
We didn't know she was definitely going to die. Only that she was definitely in danger of dying. Tarot cards can tell you a lot when you know what you're looking for.
I see.
To Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
Hello, Violet. Is everything okay? Ignore the mess. I was just going to tidy it up.
Did you have a pleasant evening last night?
Great, thanks. The room's really lovely.
But you weren't in this room, were you?
Oh no. Was I sleepwalking again? I haven't done that since... for ages. I didn't come into your room, did I?
No.
Oh, thank God. I'll try not to let it happen again.
Lexi, you're hiding something.
You need her. Penn tried. She really did.
Okay.
She
so
starved
we're-
herself.
Let's see. Do I want to change it into Bronwyn or? They keep saying that. Keep acting like Bronwyn's the brains of the operation, but I think it's Rain. We're changing to Rain. See what happens.
Hello, I'm Rain.
Alright.
Failed everything else. By lunchtime, she'd cut a small square of cheese.
Rain, I'm busy. You gonna turn yourself in?
Yeah. No.
No.
Then you're wasting my time.
You're
Sucking on
lovely to
stone
talk
salt
to.
packets from the school canteen. It wasn't her fault. It was too hard. The gnawing emptiness of the
Do I
house
need to
was
visit?
bad enough.
No. What is
Have
it,
you
Bron?
met the new detective yet? We're basically under 24-hour surveillance now.
Do you think Sam's onto us?
Onto what exactly?
The real reason we're here?
Sam's not a mind reader. At least I don't think so. Just try not to let anything slip.
What am I letting slip, Bronwyn?
Animals were cheaper.
Ooh!
Bigger ones cost more. But only one kind would do.
Rain, I'm so worried about Bronwyn. What are we going to do?
Why are you worried about Bronwyn?
The chief thinks she killed Dorota.
Maybe she did kill Dorota.
That's not even funny, Rain. Bronwyn's the least murdery person we know. Okay, let's say she did do it. What possible reason could she have for killing Dorota?
Psychopathic tendency? Crime of passion?
Crime of passion.
Maybe Bronwyn and Dorota were secretly lovers, and Bronwyn found out that Dorota was seeing someone else and killed her in a jealous fit of rage.
Ooh.
Or maybe it's just another one of your twisted late-night fantasies, in which case, leave me out of it.
Pen, crybaby Pen, pull yourself together. And just like that.
Alright, Lexi. Let's see if you can get any answers.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
Okay, Lexi.
Was better at being mother than mother had been. It was a sharper eyesight, perhaps, when Pen stole a breadcrumb from the kitchen counter.
What is it, Miss Taylor?
Who would want to... Dorota's boyfriend seems sweet.
Have you met him?
Yes.
Miss Taylor, is that a contradiction? It's not what you said in your written statement.
Sorry, I meant no.
Yes. Yes, you did.
Why did you hire Sam?
I messed up!
Dorota. Who would want to kill Dorota?
Are you doing your own investigation? Great! Let me know when you find out.
Bronwyn thinks you've got it in for her.
I go after bad guys. If she's a bad guy, then I've got it in for her.
Why weren't the police protecting Dorota?
In hindsight, that does look like a good idea, doesn't it? We didn't believe you. We still don't.
Why are Dorota's family safe?
Why? What are you going to do?
Nothing, just checking.
I've got my eye on you, Lexi Taylor. Lexi. Rain. Are they even your real names?
Why did you hire Sam?
I didn't hire Sam, the Shaw family did.
No, they didn't. Why did you hire Sam?
Tarot cards tell you that. Listen, Sam gets results. Nobody knows how, but the results are got. I want the killer found as quickly as possible. You got a problem with that?
Not at all.
I think it was. I mean, that's it's kind of.
I feel like I'm pushing too far too soon.
Reaching your end
but...
goal. Some kind of unrelated thoughts. I'm hoping that you remember, as always.
Hello, Lexi. What can I do for you?
Please don't ask us to leave.
Have you been speaking to Sam? You're safe for the minute.
That sounds ominous.
If one of your crew did murder Dorota, you can't really stay here, can you?
The police want alibis from everyone for last night.
Well, I don't have one. I literally can't remember what I was doing.
I'm in control. No, I know what you mean. Yeah, there is,
What's up, Lexi? I'm sensing something's on your mind.
I'm worried about our alibi.
Don't worry about that. We don't have anything to hide. I'm more worried about Violet. I didn't see her last night, did you?
You think she's the murderer? Did Violet know Dorota?
I have no idea. They're both redheads. Maybe August has a club.
The Redhead Club.
And to avoid the negative people in your life. And I also think that you are worried.
Something's weird, isn't it? Everyone seems strange today.
How are you?
Do you think Bronwyn might get falsely imprisoned? It happens all the time.
Are you looking to take over?
No. I'm just worried.
Much about these negative people. If what you're doing is a positive thing, then you should always be receiving positive things in return. If they're a negative person, you don't necessarily need to give them all of your time and your emotions.
Alright,
so perhaps, Marek, you need to take a step back. I think
we need to go talk to... We need to be Bronwyn, finally. Because none of that made sense. We'll see what happens.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
Yes, you are, darling.
Gets to the checkout, there's a huge queue. Now, when she gets to the cashier, she realizes she's left her money at home. And then the cashier makes her put everything back on the shelves, but it never ends.
Miss Castle, I'm surprised to see you here.
I didn't kill Dorota.
You're a prime suspect. And your alibi is that you were in the guest house with another prime suspect at the time. It doesn't look good for you.
Have you got a problem with me?
Everyone has a problem with you, Bronwyn. I can arrest you for something right now. How does perverting the course of justice sound?
Kinky.
Oh, you are pushing me today, young lady.
Or whether it's literal, as you know. You've interpreted so many dreams.
Wow, Bronwyn.
It makes me think she made her put everything back.
Is there something I can help with, Miss Castle?
I hope we're not being too much trouble.
It's very brave of you to tell the chief that Dorota would be murdered and then stick around afterwards. I'd have run for sure.
You strike me as someone braver than that. Why would I run?
You're prime suspect, aren't you? You look strong enough to strangle another woman. Even if you're innocent, a jury would probably convict you.
Even if I'm innocent? You look strong enough to strangle another woman too.
Well, if you can't pay for your rooms, you might just find out.
Ma'am, that is a threat.
Also what he was saying, because the impression that I get from this dream and from your explanation of this dream is that perhaps, Gabby...
Ron, are you okay?
I'm not okay.
Well, if you're worried, I should be worried. Why are you worried? Should I be worried?
Are you worried?
Only if you are. This could go on in circles for a while. Let's just keep cool and stay in our rooms.
Okay.
The relationship that you have with someone should be equal. And you should...
Ron, something doesn't feel right. I don't know what exactly, but it's not right.
Thoughts on Dorota?
Well, it's hard to say with just one victim. Musical talent, red hair. If there's another, there will be a pattern. Do you think it's another right?
All right,
A
you
right?
say.
As in the same thing we were chasing after in Birmingham? I suppose it doesn't really matter. Just have to try and stop it.
Stop it?
Yes, stop it. If it's a traveller killing things.
Traveller?
Traveler,
Ron,
you say.
you're acting weird. Are you still you?
Of course. No.
No.
Ron? If that's you, then who the hell are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Ivan sat up, scooped Uni to the floor, and pulled on a t-shirt. She
I messed
waited
up.
for him to stand, then led him down to the kitchen, herding his slow bare feet in dangerously tight circles. Uni was a hunter, and experience told Ivan she'd got...
Alright, now we're back to Sam.
He'd had too many stunned, lopsided sparrows flapping around his kitchen. One robin, several blackbirds, usually downy fledglings with wide beaks and tails that hadn't even grown yet.
Before you even open your mouth, I'd just like to remind everyone around here that I did not kill Dorota. Question after question after question after question. If Chief DuPont thought it was me, I'd still be at the station. So can we please talk about something else?
Shall I push the buttons further? I think I shall.
I take clozapine. I think they're for anxiety. I'm a very anxious person.
Closet. I was gonna say, that's for schizophrenia, darling.
I don't know, Dr. Sam. You tell me.
Without even looking, her eyes fixed on him, waiting for what? He crouched down for a closer look. The kitten's eyes were open, blue, Pink nose, pink ears, so fluffy. The cutest thing. We're on to kittens now, Uni? Uni.
Next
It's 6 o'clock, and you're listening to Radio August. Police investigating the murder of Dorota Shaw are appealing to the community to help catch her killer. The body of 21-year-old Miss Shaw, an accomplished cellist, was found in her home last night. Police are describing the murder as a violent and despicable act. Monroe.
It's just terrible. Meanwhile, out of respect for the victim and her family, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed.
I feel like
new dates will be announced shortly, so do stay tuned to Radio August for updates.
I heard Dorota Shaw was due to play this weekend.
At the Tulip Festival?
Indeed. I understand why they'd want to postpone it. Tonight the weather will be mostly dry and warm, but be on the lookout for dark clouds on the horizon, as there may be scattered showers. Best take an umbrella, Monroe, so you don't get wet.
I like getting wet. That's 6 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Oh. All right. We're going to move on to our next chapter in our next episode, my loves. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like what you saw, by all means, smash the like button and consider subscribing to the channel while the plot thickens. I'll catch you next time. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye. Mwah.